Leaving Big D's, I had a few little things to pick up for the barn as we get ready for our yearlings to start coming in. We have 8 in right now, 11 more to come in this week, and then obviously we have Lexington. We have been acquiring other horses also, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and we'll continue to throughout the fall into Christmas season. It's never too early to talk about Christmas season. Not bad. The iced version of the drink I got, the iced venti pecan oat latte. Not bad. Anyway, Brace for Landing. I told you guys he's in the sale on Monday. I don't know if he'll sell or not. I know what I want for him. I'm not going to give him away. There's lots of racing for this guy. Now, the low-hanging fruit would be his 10th win, which would be 1 win in that 10 claimer, non-winners of 10 condition claimer. He goes for 62,000. And quite frankly, he's worth every penny of it. But he'll race there next week if he doesn't sell on Monday. Save America has been tremendous. What a pickup he was. You never know, eh? The scouting report, I believe, that we received on Save America was not completely accurate. The horse raced like a monster. In fact, the horse that just beat him at the wire at 48-2 the other day sold for $150,500 this afternoon on gate, that being Chase H. Hanover. So obviously puts what we are doing in perspective in a very good light. I hate that when I go to turn my iPad back on, it takes a picture. I usually like a screenshot. Spitfire Overseas will be back in a week. Stacy wanted to train him up this weekend and qualifying him at the end of this week coming up. Tactical Mounds, I know Megan was a little heartbroken, thought she was a flat third. She was a little flat, but she's had a great year. She's had a great life in the stable. And quite frankly, she can race a little flat once in a while, especially when flat is third, beat ahead for second in Delaware in the Miss Versatility final. Philly is the mare is a very, very good mare. And I suspect at the end of the year, we'll have to do some jostling to figure out what we're doing and where we're going with her. I would suspect she'll be in full next spring, I think. Texon Soprano is getting very close to qualifying in New York, so that is exciting. We have Texon Soprano, Spitfire Overseas, and Looks Like Money all ready to rock right now, right on schedule to do exactly what we wanted to do. All gas, no brakes has had a tremendous month of August into September, 3 wins and a second in his last 4. But that's what happens when you find. We were lucky that they wrote that pop-up class, and he fitted. He looked very, very good all 3 of his last starts. Greatest Ending is back jogging now. Stacy has not trained him yet in Southern Ohio, but he's back jogging, looking good, I'm told. JK Victory did not look good in his last 2, a little flat. Adam Rucker, who takes care of the horses for Ronnie out in Indiana, had messaged me to say scoped, a little dirty, some mucus, a little bit of blood. They got to work on that, and then back to the drawing board with JK Victory. Looks Like Money qualified twice, 2 very good qualifiers in Indigo Monday night. It looks very good in his class on Monday. Neptune NZ, which stands for New Zealand. Neptune went from New Zealand to Australia to North America. He's on tour. Like what I saw from him on the track today. As I said, I'm going to defer until we train him probably in 10 days or 2 weeks before I can tell you where his cardio's at, where his stamina's at, and where I think it'll be, how long it'll be before he races. Shouldn't be too long. He looked great today. Rock Shining Star looked absolutely bionic the other day, almost at an extremely improbable mile, parked the whole way, and would have won had he not got his wheel hooked halfway down the lane. Ended up third place, second, beat 3/4 of a length at 51 and a piece. The horse raced absolutely awesome. Serious Dragon will be in to go this week at the Meadows. He's been racing good, continues to race good. That's a good spot for him. 3-Point Blue Chip, I was wrong. Tim said he still fits that class in the Meadows, so he'll continue at the Meadows until he doesn't fit at the Meadows, and then I suspect we'll move him over to Ontario. Yo Mister was a winner in his last, but again, he's stuck in this perpetual ladder, what I call the ladder racing, and gonna have to have a resolution for this fall. I just have zero interest in racing horses up and down the classes. I know it's the way it's been done forever, but it's not going to be done very much longer at the stable, I can tell you that. I'm going to get away from that. If we have open trotters, great. If we have non-winners of 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 8, 9, 10 trotters, perfect. But I'm not going to run the classes like we did last year with this guy. Chevron's Bypass, lots of racing for this 6-year-old mare that third beat a neck in 49-4 in Lexington, 3 starts back. There's a multitude of places to race her. If she can fit Northfield, great. If she can't, the Meadows. And if she can't, guaranteed she fits somewhere at Mohawk. And that's where she could be heading. But first stop will be Northfield Park. No free lunches in the sale on Monday. I'm not interested in switching tracks, going to a new surface, and hoping that everything will be fine with no free lunch. I know that Stacy has him in on Wednesday. We'll figure out what we have to do after that. There's a little bit of a mix-up. We've had horses that we had in the sale that we raced, but not in Southern Ohio. So we'll see how that plays out. After Monday. But first things first, does he sell? If he doesn't, then there'll be no problems. Stay Close will be in to go this week at the Meadows. Delicious Stone had to have an entrapment surgery done. That's done. That's fixed. They asked for 2 easy weeks, obviously, as you can imagine, to let that area just cool down, and then he'll be back in full work and back in racing in no time. And then Patrick LaPrana, he is in the field until let's say the end of September. We'll bring him back second week in October after we get back from Lexington, and that should give him almost a full month off. So that's a plan with him. Those are your aged horses. I'll be back with your 3-year-olds in just a second.